Okay, and we're live. And so, welcome everybody. This is Mega, and I am your host today for this stream. And so in today's stream, what we're going to be working on is that we're going to be working completely in Vroid today because I am very behind on Vroid, and so I'm gonna that's basically what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a lot of Vroid stuff today. and so, mm, yeah, I have a lot of Vroid stuff I need to do. I need to finish the hair, and I also need to get started on the clothes for this model. Hopefully, we can get this all done today. I don't think so, because it is a lot to do. And also I mentioned in the link to the stream that I had an announcement today. So as I've mentioned in previous streams, we currently have a donation pool for that is done through PayPal. That is good for now, but what I'm working on is a dream scene for the visual novel, and so once I'm done with that, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing completely. We're gonna be going over to Patreon. I will have I will post a link to the Patreon once the Patreon is up, and the Patreon is not gonna be up until I'm finished with this scene that I'm working on right now. And I still have quite a ways to go for this scene, so it isn't gonna be for a while. But the PayPal pool, it is soon gonna go away. That's what the announcement is. That we are going to have a a Patreon set up soon. Now, this Patreon isn't gonna be for me personally. It's just gonna be the PayPal. All the money for the Patreon that goes into the Patreon is going directly to the game. I'm not getting any of it. This isn't a Patreon for me, because for my channel, I could set up a Patreon for my channel, but right now I'm only at 133 subscribers, so I'm not ready for a Patreon yet to make money. This Patreon is just for this game, so I can hire an artist for what I need this artist for. Okay, and so with that out of the way, let's begin. So let me go into here. If it will let me select it. Oh, that's why I'm not in the hair editor. No, wait. I should. Yeah, that's why. I wasn't in the. I forgot that I needed to be in the hair editor for this. If the audio sounds weird, I'm using a new headset today. Well, it's not new, but it's a. I've never used these headsets with a for a stream before. The output on my end sounds weird, but I don't know if on your end it sounds weird. So what I want to do is I want to make this side thicker. No, not that. No, that. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Okay, and so now I'm gonna add a new procedural group. Oh shit. No, and this one, I actually wanted to go for the rest of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 6. And position. No, 7. Let's try 8. 12. No, that's just making it the same distance. What the hell happened there? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it how I was doing it before. Yep, so just keep going. And if this back hair looks weird, it doesn't really matter because you're not gonna really see the back hair. That's the good thing about using 3D models for a 2D sprite is that you're not you can get away with stuff. And I'll use this one. No. No. I'm gonna have to use this. And I'll fix that hair later. What's more important right now is to just get the rest of the hair done. And it's just a simple matter of just cloning it. And so again, if the audio sounds weird, it's because of the headset. Almost done. And so this one, I have to change it up a bit. Oh no. May need some more hair. And so move the highlighter position up. Now, I did invite someone to the stream, but he may show up, but he may not. So we'll see if he shows up or not. Yeah, that looks so bad. So ugly. I'll just delete these. All of them, because they look so ugly. Yeah, just add a brand new one. Brand new Superb procedural. Yeah, that looks so much better. I don't even need to do anything. I do need to change the width though. I set it to 388. So I need to change all of those to that. Forgot to click on it. And the last one. And so we're going to add another procedural and do the same thing. But we're going to have to change the number of hairs for this one, because we want it to fit in this little area right here. Let's decrease it to 4. I need to find the interval. There we go. Two. And interval. Perfect. Right there. And then just change the width and the width. And now I have to go through, and that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, I need to change the highlight though. And we're gonna fix that now. Put the highlight in the same position. Pretty much the same position. It's all right, and so lighting still looks like that, but that's fine. Okay. All right, and so now we're done with the hair. So now we can go into the actual clothes. So what I want to do is that I want to make like a basically like a suit, but without the jacket. Because the reason I'm doing it like that is because that's just how this for this particular scene, that's what this sprite requires, is that he requires a suit without the jacket. So to do that, we're gonna go into the clothing editor. Gonna go into the clothing. Into the vest. Oh yeah, that's right, texture. That's where I need to go. Forgot that's where I needed to go. And we're in the texture right now. And so this is basically how you change the clothes. You go in and you basically just modify the texture, and whatever changes that you do on the texture, the changes apply to the 3D model, and you can even do it on the 3D model itself. So like, let's say I did like a line like that, it would come the texture would come out on the change would come out on the texture. And so what I want to do is I want to select black. Let's go with a smaller brush size. No, actually what I want is, first off, we have to duplicate this. Always duplicate the image that you're working with. Always duplicate it. Next, I'm going to select the color picker, and I'm going to select the color, the blue color, because what I want to do is I want to get rid of these like creeps. And so let's go with a bigger brush size actually. And so as you can see, as I do changes on the texture, the changes apply to the 3D model. Oh, and make sure that you put on mirror. Make sure mirror is applied. As you can see, the changes are applied to the other side as well. I basically just want to get rid of these creeps because I don't need them. I really wish that they would add more of a clothes selection, so you didn't have to do so much work in creating the clothes that you're trying to create. I don't need that either. I'm going to be changing the color of all of this later on, so it doesn't matter that you can see the color. This one is for the back side. Then you go down here. You really only want to go up to that line right there to get rid of this thing. For this one, I'm going to need a way bigger brush. And again, it doesn't matter that you can see it looks very ugly right now, but that doesn't matter because this is just base color that we're doing right now. I really like how this was built as if it's a like it's a image editing program. It basically takes a 3D modeling and combines it with 2D image editing. So it's all in one. I'm a 3D modeler myself, so not having to take my 3D model texture out of Blender and put and editing it and then bring it back into Blender is nice. Well, what would be really nice is if this was if somebody made VRoid into a Blender add-on, so you can do all this directly in Blender. Like you can generate your 3D model, you could do all your editing, and no need to export it because it's already in Blender. That would be really nice if somebody did that. I don't have the programming skills to do that, so it's just my suggestion. If anyone's watching this and have the programming skills to do that, then I would gladly get it. But right now, as I can see, nobody's watching right now. And the color that I'm looking for is like a light brown. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that color on the entire thing, because this is going to be my new base color. Now, I still want the creeps though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer. And I'm going to do it on that layer. And this layer, I'm going to decrease the opacity on it. Just enough so that you can the colors like sort of mix together. Alright, and so now let's begin. And you can see the mirror effect taking effect. And I did not mean to do that. Yeah. It looks like I flip off. Just steadily go to over there. Go all the way to the edge. You know what? I don't like that color. What I'm looking for is a darker color. There we go. Let's try that color. Yeah, that looks better. Oops. All right. Yep. Yeah, that definitely looks better. That's definitely the color I'm looking for. Oops. What happened there is that I was looking at the YouTube screen when I was coloring, and I went offline. Basically, like texting and driving. Except I'm not actually texting, and I'm not driving. Oh, I hate it when that glitch happens, where I can't zoom out. I can only go up and down. Well, I am zooming out. It just looks weird. Alright. So now just go down here. So yeah, when I'm just like basically narrating what I'm doing, that means I've basically run out of stuff to talk about. This is what happens when you don't have anyone to talk to. But yeah, as I said before, right now we have that PayPal pool, but we are gonna have soon. Once I'm done with the scene I'm working on, we're gonna have a Patreon set up, and you can donate to that. Now, how the Patreon will be set up is that it's because it's gonna be like we really don't have a lot of content. It's not like it's gonna have perks for joining. It's gonna be set up so that it doesn't have any tiers, and you you simply donate however amount you want. Exactly the same thing as the PayPal. You donate as much as you want, or as little as you want. Any amount helps. And let me fix that, because I don't need a sword there. And now to finish it off. And I can increase the size. get rid of this face here. And yeah, this is Vroid. How useful it is. No need to model this entire thing. Just create the model in Vroid, and you can edit it in Vroid. And you can pose it in Vroid. One thing that I will comment on Vroid is that it is very difficult to pose a character sitting down. So that's kind of the reason why we're doing the Patreon thing, because we need to hire someone to handle scenes like that where we have where we need a character sitting down. And so we need to hire someone to do that. And so that's why we're doing Patreon. All right. There is a little bit of a line there. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Messed up there, but it's fine. Okay. Looks pretty good. Oops. Okay. Alright. So now let's go in with the black tool, the black pen. Let's really decrease the size of the pen. And so now we're going to be adding in the detail. And this is why I felt that we're going to be doing a lot of work in this stream, because it's a lot to do today. So first thing I'm going to do is draw a black line to separate the edging, to do some edging on it. Going with and let's just give it a little bit more detail. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. And so now what I want to do is, first off, for this part, I need to take off mirror, because I don't want this one to be the same on both sides. Oops, I forgot. That I wanted to do the opacity. I made the common mistake that any artist makes, drawing it on the wrong layer. And you know what? I'll just leave it, Cause let me see if I can redo. Doesn't look like I can redo. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh well. And just go in and just do this again. Let's even this out. Oh shit. There it is. Okay, and so now this, go to do this again. You know what? Let me do that one again. Nope, that looks bad. I think I really liked it the first time. The reason I undid it is because I was trying to... No, that looks good, but I made a mistake there. There we go. That looks good. Okay. And let's change the button. Let's make the buttons. To bright yellow. And so I need a bigger brush. that. You know what? Actually, let's make it a dark gray. Okay. All right. And that is it, actually. That is what I wanted to do. This took faster than I expected it to. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, there's a mistake. There's something I need to do there. So I'm gonna need to go in with the selector. And I need to fix that. Oops, I made a little mistake right there, but it's fine. Little mistake right there, but it's fine. Do the same thing on the other side because I forgot to re-enable the mirror tool. Okay. And yeah, that's a good enough. All right. So now what I have to do is that I have to pose him because we're still gonna have to do some work with him because I want him to have facial hair, and VRoid does not give you the option for facial hair. Why they do not give you that option, I do not know. It looks like you can actually... Let me see something. No, facial hair would be like a dark... His facial hair would be like a dark brown. So you can change the texture. You just need to figure out where it is that you're trying to do it, because it all looks the same. If I could just find that spot. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So for realistic facial hair, I'm gonna need very small brushes. Yeah, this will get me facial hair. But it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look very good. I'm gonna have to look up how to draw realistic facial hair. Because this does not look like realistic at all. But yeah, that solves that problem. Well, yeah. Well, since I only wanted to do V-Roid in this stream, and I don't know how, I'm gonna have to research how to draw realistic facial hair. So there's not really much more I can do in this stream. So I guess I'm gonna end the stream here. And so we'll continue this next time. In the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, because I've been slacking recently. Well, it's not that I've been slacking on purpose. I've just been a lot had a lot to do recently, and that's why I haven't been streaming. So yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna pretty much do it for this stream. Again, we're gonna have that Patreon set up soon. So you can donate to that if you want to. So yeah, this has been Mega. And I